Yo, my people, them CFC RealistBlue back with another video. Love for the support and the watch along. This is the review for the Chelsea and Man United game, which we won 1-0 on Friday. And boy, cucurella in the right place at the right time. He scores his 5th goal in the Premier League for Chelsea, and every time that he has scored, we have won. Reece James with a brilliant assist. You see him going left, right, Garnacho couldn't even get near him. Ping the ball to cucurella, right place, right time, coming in clutch. So bigging them up for the partnership from right back to left back is absolutely brilliant. And right now, that means we're on the same points as Newcastle. Why? Because they lost to Arsenal yesterday. Nottingham Forest won their game. So we have to win on Sunday so that we can guarantee Champions League places. And we still need to watch out for Manchester City because they still need to play on Wednesday. So hey man, this is going to be a big week ahead, and this is the last week of the Premier League season. The last week, man. And like I've been saying, Chelsea, we need to get Champions League. I've been believing that we can get Champions League for the whole entire majority of the season. I wasn't as confident as I was in December, but I've never said that we won't get Champions League football. I've just said that it's unlikely. And final day, it's in our hands, thanks to the brilliant win. It wasn't an easy win against Manchester United. We made it difficult for ourselves. Yet, we done what we needed to do, beating Man United for the second time at home, back-to-back seasons, and this isn't often that we beat Man United, but thankfully we did, because it's the worst Man United side in Premier League history. Even about the game, if we deep it, they could have gone 1-0 up. You got Harry Maguire, he was slightly offside, and they scored, but offside didn't happen. And other than that, they had one other shot on target. Other than that, we were just the better team, especially in the second half where we dominated. We came out and we took advantage of them. They literally allowed us to just have a lot more shots and create more chances, even though they had an edge on us in terms of possession. So for me, like, man, just happy with the win. If we didn't win and if we drew, it would have been a disastrous result, because this is the worst Man United side in Premier League history. They are going to finish at least 14th in the Premier League, if that. So my days, Reece James, love for your assist. Cucurella, big you up for your goal. And Moises Caicedo, fam, this guy is a Mazzoline. He is the best midfielder in the Premier League, the best CDM in the league. The way he just carries the ball. Every time it happens, you got guys just panicking, going backwards. He just drives at such a force, and he plays such great football. Like, I think it was down to him as well by how we nearly got a penalty for Terry George. And even for me, I think that was a penalty. I'm not even gonna lie. I really think that was a pen. Like, it got ruled out, but I think Onana, when he went down, it was a second arm kind of touched Terry George. I truly believe that. If you see even on the watch along, I think my cousin that I was watching it with, he literally thought it was as well, but he got denied. So it is what it is, isn't it? But nonetheless, we deserve the win. We were the much better team than Manchester United. And now it's all about us going into the last game this weekend, where we take on Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. Everything is hanging on by a thread for Champions League football. We could either finish 4th, 5th, or 6th, or 7th, depending on how results go, especially on what Man City do against Bournemouth. So I really hope that the man them just do what needs to be done and just get the win. It won't be easy, the City Ground, but we beat them last season. We have to do this, man. Have to. Reece James needs to turn up. He completed 90 minutes for the first time since 2024 in the Premier League. Done it in the game against Manchester United. So hopefully he can continue to play. Romeo Lavia came off the bench. Romeo Lavia came off the bench. We also had who else came off the bench? Sancho wasn't eligible. Like, other than that, I don't really think we made too many changes, to be fair. But the starting 11 was Robert Sanchez, right back was Reece James, centre backs was Trevor Chalobah. I mean, it wasn't even Trevor Chalobah, it was Tosin Adarabioyo. Levi Colwill. Left back was Marc Cucurella. CDMs was Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. On the left, we had Noni Madueke. On the right, we had Pedro Neto, Cam Cole Palmer, striker, Tyreek George. It was a decent lineup. Can't complain about it. It was near enough my preferred side. I didn't expect Tosin to start, but he done well in that match. Whole team done well. Like Maresca, he done his thing, and even after the game, he said that this is a team that know how to win. They have drawn against Liverpool, they have drawn against Arsenal, they have beaten Manchester City. So we had to win this game, but it wouldn't be easy. And judging by the first half, it wasn't at all. So now we can literally be happy that we beat United, because when it comes to us playing against United, it's normally not that far between. We beat them by 1 goal more time often than not, unless we draw. So hey man, just happy to see that the man them got the job done, got the win. 3 points is a must. We now have more points this season than we did in the whole of last season. And why I've been saying that Mauricio Pochettino, like, fair enough, we had our injuries, but Maresca, come on man, you play more games with Maresca in the team. This is first season in the Premier League. We've had some injuries as well. It's not like we haven't had a lot of injuries. So not compared to last season, but we've had our injuries and we play more often than not. This is first season. I've been believing in Maresca. And even though during that part of the season where I said, oh, the owners and whatnot get out, this is man's right as a Chelsea fan or just a fan in general, because the way certain things have gone on and how things were playing out during the early stages of 2025 wasn't ideal. It wasn't good. But I've always said that we need to give Maresca time. We need a centre back. We need a striker. We need a goalkeeper. If we get all of these things, then we can be a force. But until then, we just have to hope we get Champions League football, and potentially next season just go on to get closer to the top teams in the Premier League. I don't expect us to win the Premier League next season, but as long as we can at least get Champions League, be in and around, win a domestic cup, that will be calm. But we now have 2 games left of the season where we play Nottingham Forest and then Real Betis. We still have the Club World Cup, but yeah man, those 2 last games, Champions League football and a trophy hangs on the balance. If we win both of them, it will be a successful season for me. Maresca deserves more time. If you don't believe that he does, then you are entitled to your opinion the same way anyone is entitled to it. But I truly believe that he can come good. Will he be the manager that can lead us back to the promised land, Premier League or Champions League? I can't say 100% certain. But all I do know is that we should give him the time to do it, because there's not many managers in the league that can be here for more than 1 season and win the Premier League. Arne Slot is a good example of a man who can come in and win the Premier League. But it's the first time that it's happened since Antonio Conte for us in the 16-17 season. This kind of thing is not normal in this day and age. So we need to just give man patience, give him time, and inshallah, he can prove everyone that he is the man to be here for the foreseeable future in terms of winning us trophies, the big trophies. And maybe the owners can prove us wrong about their vision, because right now all we can sit there and say is that they're spending money, but it doesn't really make too much sense. And if you just add some more key components, you got Estavio coming in the summer, then things can be different. But we need to see actions rather than words. So I hope that the actions speak loud and we can start winning trophies from next season and onwards, challenging and being amongst the best teams in the league. But until then, just get the Conference League and get the Champions League football. But you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on notification bell. Thank you for your support. I'll probably do another video on Wednesday or something. You guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, come on Chelsea, come on Chelsea. In a bit, my people, them.